It's not gonna happen. Yep. Common man, he's always got an angle, something up his sleeve. Trust me, anything he knows about this case is a lie. Honestly. It's gonna take a whole lot to convince me otherwise. Director Vance. That's all I call you. If you won't be arrested, because he wants enough for you. Look, I'm here to help. You only help yourself. I've changed. That's what a correctional system is. I can prove my worth, sir. Grenade! Don't move! Don't move! Oops. It's just a training grenade. It's done. Stand down there. I was used in a robbery last night, and, I know where. What do you say, Leon? Want to solve a murder together? For old time's sake. I have a friend who was there last night when the place got robbed. That's his friend, haven't they? He wants to remain anonymous. But I suppose I have Leon to thank for meeting them all. I didn't let you in here for old time's sake. And it's Director Vance. After prison, I went to work for a man named Kobe Carter. Runs an illegal sports book. Angry guy. Call him beef behind his back because he never forgives a debt. The news said a sailor got in a wreck the police were calling suspicious. My source says he followed and killed the kid that robbed him. Makes sense, right? Look, you can check it out. They run in the back of the lingerie store. Safes in the floor. I don't know, Director. This guy's been extremely helpful. Super helpful. Yeah, maybe too helpful. It's funny you should say that. Alright, look, I know how it looks. Like you will be paid up. You saw the opportunity to rat on it. Boss goes to prison, debt goes away, right? Those odds are good. Yeah, and you were always a gambling man. Well, that's why I'm trying to turn over a new leaf here. Right. You still box, Director? Every day. It helps relieve stress. Exactly. It's your way of working out demons. I couldn't do that in my life. So I decided to try going clean. Making good on past sins. You got a long way to go with that. I know. At least let me apologize. Okay, for framing you. For making them think you took that money from evidence. I was desperate. I'll look those in. But I'm done here, and so is he. It's like last time, huh, Leon? Not willing to listen to anything I had to say. She's one of your own agents to climb the ladder.
You don't want building security?
No, I'll shoot you.
All right, I'm going. But I came here to clear my conscience. Now, wouldn't even give me a chance.
Well, now that you've done so publicly, why don't you let me explain myself? Getting rid of a dirty agent 10 years ago, I was protecting my own, and I will continue to protect them. So I suggest you stay away from this building, and the honest agents that work here me can get much, much bigger.
I was here to help. But I really are just a politician now, huh?
How is this possible? These are the preliminary results from the blood and tissue samples found underneath our victim's fingernails.
Yeah, he walked back. He was getting his eyes caught up.
And that's the problem. There's only a single source of DNA, and it belongs to our victim.
Come on, it's so nice. Why?
Oh, his blood work shows huge amounts of LSD.
Well, hallucinations could explain the car wreck and some ocean.
Yeah, but it's odd. I mean, for a guy who was so desperate to get his dad clean, and there were no narcotics in the car. Something's hinky.
So it was drugs sometime between the robbery and the car crash.
Wow, it's true. Theodore Roosevelt hated the fact that a bear was named after him, so when he did, he started spreading rumors that he had a fetish for women's bra slips, hence the name Teddy.
I asked as a joke, but thanks, Ducky.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this will take us by appointment only.
Well, my colleague here would like to try this on in the back room.
Yeah, but I was thinking something that more goes with gold. In that case, I should explain that I don't work here. Laura Strike DePalma, Mr. Carver's attorney.
Beef always keep his lawyer around?
Please don't call him that. And since I don't see warrants, this meeting will be a courtesy.
I take it a trip to the back room is out.
Not at all. Follow me.
Belongings go below. Camisoles, bras, underwear, stockings. We arrange top to bottom. You use once.
And a bunch there, Beef. NCIS Special Agents Denozo Bishop. You know, I've always hated that word. Beef? Panties. Sounds kind of creepy. Especially for men, right? Yeah, lingerie store was the wife's idea. So the illegal sports book was yours then? No idea what you mean. But I'd love to know who exactly you heard it from. Well, I bet you would. But then I have a feeling that the same thing would happen to him that happened to the last guy that pissed you off.
Yeah, where were you last night between 10 and 11? He drops off the night deposit at a bank down the street. 45 minutes from Alexandria. So you know about the car wreck. Interesting.
You need some help moving these off the floor?
Please do not touch anything without permission.
Nah, Lump will get them later. I'm a big strapping lad. I can help you with the boxes. Come on, let me help you.
Get the hell out of my store.
Clearly, courtesy wasn't enough.
What if you got nothing to hide?
Hey, smug SOB, you got nothing on me and you know it.
Son of a bitch. What the hell are you doing here? Hey! Who did this to you?
You did this. Director.
The 911 kid. Woman said she was happy. He's framed me. Like both times. Your team's taking a statement. He says he came from apologize. And you made good on your earlier trust. And you believe. Gives that box after work. I even told him as much. But he's why my hands are stuck. It only has to look bad. Yeah. Bad.
Gentlemen.
Bullets have no worse from wear, Agent Gibbs. His recovery.
Hideous. Matters I'm returning.
Director Davis.
Certainly.
Sorry for the house call. But this is not the kind of attention that the Secretary of Defense wants. Ludman's already lawyered up, and he's threatening a press conference at Civil Suit.
It's a lie.
Of course it is, but this is Washington. How much mudslinging will you and the agency endure before we can prove it? Right?
What option do we have?
Well, per Klugman's lawyer, he drops this whole thing if you step down. Leon, there are no good options here. You've been in this chair for longer than your past two predecessors combined. Maybe it's time for a change. Maybe you write a book. Go fishing. Spend time with your kids.
And what kind of examples are we placing?
Are you too close to this case? The body was found in Alexandria. I make a call. I have the case transferred.
That won't be necessary.
I offer this out of respect to you, Leon, and everything that you have already made in this agency.
Thank you. What we got?
Rich case.
Start with the one on your table.
Was of death with respiratory failure. His nervous system went into shock. Whoever drugged this young man knew they were giving him a concentrated dose, which would prove lethal.
A second victim.
Mr. Klugman? Well, a doctor at the facility where he's being treated is an old friend. She faxed over these. According to her notes, Klugman had no defensive wounds and received the most severe blows to the right side of his face and head.
Left side of the doctor. I got a wicked southpaw, doctor, but the power's on my right.
All the better to prove your innocence.
Not about innocence. It's about perception. You're not the only one seeing things change and trying to roll up the punches, Gibbs. It seems now I'm fighting the political forces that I'm accused of being a part of.
Job changes now.
Yeah, I'm usually the one henpecking you to tread lightly.
Yeah, and now
I know Klugman. He's not coming after me just for revenge. He's mixed up in all this. He's a con man with an end game.
see, I have no idea.
Which is actually what brings me down here. I would like to ride with you on this as a member of your team, Gibbs.
Yeah, sure, Richard.
Yeah. I was expecting to go 12 rounds on this. What's the catch?
Hey, what are you waiting for, Kobe?
Be careful what you wish for, Director.
A dentist, a limo driver, and a Cirque du Soleil performer.
Sounds like a setup to a joke.
They all walked into an illegal sports book, but only minute.
I guess they lost their wallets.
So, I got nothing.
No, me neither. Pete's alibi checks out. He wasn't at the court branch.
Any word about the director? Guess this would be a bad time to ask him to sign an AFF.
Asset forfeiture.
Yeah, in the event this case gets solved, we can apply for some of the dirty money to go back to NCIS. And I was thinking of vending machines, but now
Legal funds for Director Vance,
he's got kids.
which is why
Hey, anybody talk to Gibbs lately?
Oh, Gibbs. He's probably interrogating Klugman in the back of a frozen meat locker somewhere.
don't see Director Vance either. No. Genozo.
Oh, hey, boss. Am I interrupting personal errands?
Yep.
Got it. So I will just leave you to that. We were just wondering, in case any of the errands run long, are we covering for one person or two?
I got no idea what you're talking about. That I don't know, boy. And nobody asked you to cover.
Hang on a second. Can I help you?
Alexandria PD, Detective Karen Stradivarius. Got a call from your secretary's quarter to check grounds and evidence for a case transfer.
Oh. Yeah. Hold on a second. Boss, you hear that?
Stall.
You sure this is gonna happen?
Come on, just do it.
Fine, you're the best too. All right, talk to you soon. Dad, such a goofball. I'm sure you hear this all the time, but Stradivarius, it's an interesting name. Like the violin?
Yeah. What are you thinking of playing?
Where's it going? I feel like I'm taking the last 5 left turns.
He's just making sure he's not going to fall.
Maybe you should slow down, get a little distance, change my influence. But you're the boss. Although when I asked to tag along, I thought this was going to be more like, Butch and Sundance. You're the quick draw, and the brains kind of go equally.
No, we're not.
So what, I'm robbing to your bat now? Is that why you agreed to do this? Give me crap? Remind me what it's like to be at the bottom?
I did it because you asked.
Oh, I told you, I wanted to see this through.
Yeah, well, you usually do that with your owns.
You wondering if I still got her?
No. Huh? How's that doing?
No, I got nothing to prove except my innocence. I may be calling plays from the booth, but I remember what it's like taking hits on the field. Hell, that took me a lot of moves. Got moves you and second half didn't see. Okay, I'll shut up.
It's not that. That was stuff.
I guess now we wait. Or what? We go in?
Or you can look up who rents office space here. Got plenty of moves.
You're just mad because your sorry ass phone can't do this. According to their website, this building has multiple occupants.
Where?
Couple law offices, yeah.
The lawyer. Your call.
Where do Dave and Clifford from the same lawyer? Think there's a connection between the murder and the phone call on me?
Boys? Yoo-hoo! Yeah, come on inside.
I guess you can ask her.
I'm on the line with your boss's office about harassing my client.
Told you we were following that text to one.
Well, it's not every day the Secretary of the Navy insists on stopping by. I think you just added another 0 to our settlement.
So Clubman knew he was being followed?
No. But I had a hunch based on some background checking. You and Agent Gibbs like to push boundaries.
As do you. Since you represent our prime suspect in the murder, and the person that's accusing him of that murder.
Mr. Carver and Mr. Clubman are two very different clients with very different, admittedly lucrative needs.
So there's no connection between the two.
No, I'm just reading. Sue me. Madam Secretary.
On behalf of the U.S. Navy, I'd like to apologize in person and assure you there will be no further incidents.
That's kind of you, but it won't stop the press conference that I'm planning.
I was actually hoping that you and I might have a word.
By all means. I was just going to get some coffee.
I never told you.
Anything for you two.
Gibbs. Did the murder just give us the room? Room? Security footage of the robbery, ma'am.
This is the man you've been looking into?
That's beef. He denies any involvement.
Clearly he's lying.
Madam Secretary, you're going to have to trust me. I'm showing you we're digging in the right hole. The robbery, the murder, the frame job. We show they're connected. We solve the case. Makes your explanation to the Secretary of Defense much easier.
Asking for enough rope to hang yourself with, Director?
Yes, ma'am. Either way, you'll have someone to blame.
SecDef wants an answer by end of business. That gives you 3 hours to wrap this in a bow. Leon, you know I care about you. But the case will be transferred to Alexandria, and I announce your retirement first thing tomorrow.
Agreed.
You know,
Yeah, like 20 minutes ago. I just now got all the beeping. Stop it.
Sorry, I got hung up. Had to convince that Alexander detective to come back.
How'd you do that?
Well, told her their car wasn't big enough to fit all the evidence.
There's only 3 little boxes.
Oops. So what do you got?
The final toxicology for semen dose.
Semen dose.
to tie the drugs that killed him to the source.
TMSO. It's a substance that's sometimes added to drugs to make them absorb to the skin.
Master High. Is it traceable?
Well, I can match the chemical makeup if you can give me the original drugs.
All right, need a search warrant for Beef's background first.
I have something else.
You should have started with that.
I did like 20 minutes ago. So I found this little tracker inside the light. I was so busy looking for something high-tech that I almost missed the low-tech. Rather than sending out some big GPS signal, this little guy uses Bluetooth.
Oh, like a cell phone, that's it.
Yeah, except you attach this to like say your keys or our suitcase in case they get lost, then your cell phone.
What if your bag of cash is in NCIS headquarters?
This device comes within range of anyone that has a matching cell phone application. It can send a signal to that phone.
Meaning it could use your phone to tell someone the bag is here.
Not it could. It did.
Backtrack the tracker.
I hacked the tracker.
All I need is a name.
I don't have a name, but I can tell you where the person who is tracking the money is located.
Kelly's closet lingerie.
Is that good enough for a warrant?
Yes, thank you. Found this underneath the box. What a pain in the ass to open.
Good reason based on what we got inside. Pills, cocaine, LSD.
Yeah. I'll wait for my lawyer.
It's no wonder some dokes knew about your operation and the money.
You were his dad's drug dealer.
I told you, I have an alibi for the time of that car crash.
Oh, that's right. So how can you possibly drug Sue up?
That stumped us. Then we figured it out. Lawyer. And how well she's taking her time as she while we wait. I was thinking maybe McGee and I might do a little reenactment. You can tell us how close we are. McGee will play the part of the grenade-wielding dokes. I'll be a better looking you.
So, here's what we think went down. You're getting the money out of the safe, while Dokes is threatening you.
Give me the money.
I think you had to be a little more convincing than that, because you have the money. Yet more than that up your sleeve, or should I say, in the palm of your hand. It's really tight.
That's because I'm in character. And it has to be tight to transfer the LSD. These blotters also came from the safe. Wax lined, so only dokes got the dirt.
TMSO, what do you expect your LSD with? It's easy to absorb. Not much, that much.
You signed that kid's death certificate before we even got the money.
You know how crazy that sounds? How could you possibly know exactly what went on?
The gas backed up by science.
Drugs are found in the safe. They weren't exact chemical match to the ones found in the victim's system. You drugged him, then plan to recover the money with a tracking device. But before that device could send a signal out, NCIS was already on the scene.
Tracking device. And the money.
Bag. And it goes both ways. And it led us to you.
That's why I don't use them. Ever. So I want to know who the hell has been tracking my money.
Oh, so it is your money.
Theoretically, let's say yes.
Theoretically, who else had access to the bag?
Just me. And the only time it ever gets unlocked is when I add money or when I pay lump for guarding the door at the end of the night.
Does Lump have a real name?
Well, probably. But it's not like I issue W-2s.
That's the connection. Doorman and Clubman are working together. They were already planning to rob this.
Can't beat him to it.
I know Clubman. He's still looking for a big payday. Miss Shuno said somebody's still tracking the money.
Cash is an evidence.
Evidence it's about to be moved. Clubman's a former agent. He knew that by framing me, we'd be forced to transfer the case. Clubman's planning to rob the evidence and transport it.
Yeah, we don't know that.
One way to find out. If we're right, and Clubman robs us, how do you think he's going to do it?
You don't know if Clubman's going to be the one to show.
I didn't hear any better ideas. Why'd you come if you didn't like the risk?
No, I don't like this. No. I mind you,
Because I'm just a politician.
you said you had nothing to prove.
Damn right.
Well, you're not acting like it. The job changes, Leon. We change.
I personally nailed this. This will be a second time.
Okay. That's how they're gonna do it, huh?
Get out of the vehicle. Put your hands on your head. No weapons.
He's a lot.
Damn.
Kevin's got locked on his dirty work.
We take him out.
No time. Kevin will be long gone by the time we get this guy to flip.
You got a better idea?
Enough talking. Put the gun to the dashboard. Get out now.
Yeah, we do as he says. We get robbed. We track the money back to Klugman. Gibbs, what are you doing?
Here you go. Come around. Come on inside. Move to the back of the van.
You get no problems on us, right, partner?
Okay. Okay, that's good. Stop right there. Open the door. Show me the cash. Okay, good. The money back, slide over the box.
We're gonna let him take the box. Right, Gibbs? No trouble, right?
That's how it happened.
Hey, he's got a gun in his back. Sorry, Gibbs, we're gonna do this my way.
Your father's a smart man. Take his gun and toss it. Slowly.
Sure.
Okay, good. Now there's just one more thing. My tracking device. Excuse me? I'm not stupid. I use it to track you here. I'm not gonna let you do the same. Throw it away. Toss over the box. Okay. Head to the side of the van. Face it. You look ready. All right, get up.
Don't go after him.
I'm picking up my weapon.
All right, look, about the gun. I was just thinking.
So what happened? We were in position, waiting for your signal.
We need to follow the money back to Klugman.
Picked up the tracker.
Yeah, that was my bad.
You think?
We'll get mad if he's not going to help us track the money.
Well, my sorry ass phone will.
Your phone?
Yeah, my phone.
You put your phone in the evidence box.
No.
He had me do it before you two even came into the evidence garage.
Would I be too focused on Klugman?
Yeah, that happens. Those are keys. I think the lawyer was connected. Give me a cigarette. Okay, we're in position. Ready to flush it away. Okay, who's going in first? You, of course, and I meant how do you want to do this?
Alright. Confirmed. These are the details. There will be a ship waiting in Newport, the Monte Cristo, asked for a man named Cortez. He'll take cash, but I suggest you make the rest last for a while.
Keep the pesos currently down.
for your services as trial agent.
The settlement could have netted more than this, but we all make our own choices.
Yeah.
Hey, what is this?
What's Gibbs waiting for?
He finally shut the printer.
NCIS, Federal agents.
Gibbs? Director?
All clear, Agent DeNozo.
What happened?
What happened?
I'm not saying anything, and I'm advising my client to do the same.
Just get off me. Shut up, keep still. You're lucky your friend uses only a 9mm, otherwise I'd be really upset. Gibbs, I just remembered something. I didn't lose my edge. I became a politician because I'd had enough of this crap.
Is that what we're gonna tell Second?
Bodies and news vans. Have we cleaned, Gibbs?
Transferred the case to 97. I'd rather truck myself.
Gibbs called us when the truck was wrong. We tracked it here.
That guy shot first.
Case closed. It's probably.
Sorry I'm late. I got the message. I tried to get here as quickly as I could. How do I miss?
You're bleeding.
Made a mistake. I forgot to trust my agents to do their job. And in the process, I forgot what my job was. They won't have to forget. I gave up being an agent so I could lead and protect this agency. That's where I can make a difference. That's where I still can.
So you inspire loyalty in your agents. Loyalty to the point of stupidity sometimes, but loyalty nonetheless. So, if I have to fire you tomorrow, you'll be upset.
The evidence, including the $262,020, is now safely with Alexandria PD.
So that means I'll take the win, sir.
The win, yes, but I made a deal about it. Yeah, Detective Stradivarius. We got to talking and agreed that both agencies would apply for the money to go to the drug rehab clinic at Walter Reed. It might be the only good to come along.
Give some bits.
On the way up from the meeting with Sam after they left the Pentagon, she held a press conference.
To announce the case win or to fire Director Pence?
Still waiting to hear.
Yes, I'm still in charge. Now get back to work. You're stuck with me.
Change is hard.
What a jerk. What is he doing on the phone? Oh, that is so awesome. Girl, you better respect me. Oh my god! You work, look! I'm so sorry, sir. I have no idea how this happened, but I have insurance, don't worry. I have insurance, I'm a little late on my last payment. Hey! Unbelievable. What's wrong with people today?
What do you think?
I think that Gibbs cannot be bribed.
I'm not trying to bribe Gibbs. I'm just politely asking for his help.
Help with what?
Gibbs' makeover inspired me. I'm ready for a change too. Hey, don't fix what isn't broken. Oh no, I don't mean me. It's my lab. I mean, I have enjoyed a decade plus of being below sea level, but I just imagine this view that doesn't include people's onions.
She wants to swap offices with accounting.
I put in a request, but accounting got wind of it. They staged this huge protest, and human resources denied.
Why do you think Gibbs will home?
Because there's nothing he likes more than HR drama. No, I know. That's why he just needs to be properly motivated.
I can think of a few other adjectives that might describe our boss better. Grumpiest,
Angriest.
loneliest, grouchiest, quietest. But also fairest, strongest.
Coolest. Hey, Gibbs. My savior.
HR already said no.
I know. That's why I just need you to talk to the accountants. I know you feel about accountants, but they're not like contagious. To convince them that a musty subterranean cavern is a fabulous place for a new office.
Saved by the bell, boss. Unfortunately, this time the bell is a dead Navy captain in Parkview. Driver gear.
Victim is Navy Reserve Captain Jeremy Doblin. It's his car.
Who was driving?
He prints. Driver was probably wearing gloves.
And not much of a physical description to a witness.
It was like a guy, I think.
That's all she could give us.
She pretty rattled.
Oh, yeah, but not about the accident. Metro ticketed her for driving and texting, and we took us off on an evidence.
Chills had a stroke.
It's called nomophobia, as in no mobile phone phobia. It's quite common, and a sad reflection on our inability to disconnect to use cards. In fact,
Sorry. Vibrate. Actually, a few times.
don't even think about it.
Again, just got back. But, oh, right. No, I get it. Well, I know just where we go.
Where's it going?
That was a color phone.
I'm sorry.
What's he gonna tell what's going on? Yeah. You don't realize. What's that?
Surmise that Captain Delta's caused her death with asphyxiation from a crushing. Sure, Captain Delta predicted spike and got her rib.
Maybe there's something in that. His lower abdomen here.
Yeah, sizable. It's too large for a kidney with gallstone. Too regular. Can't even speculate as to what that might be.
I can. That magnet is for hanging the keys in the fridge. Best gift I ever got. hear that? That's a new one.
Captain Jeremy Dobler, 55 years old, worked as a biochemist for the Navy.
And classified.
No, alternative carbon neutral energy production.
It's actually really interesting where he was going.
Not really, big nerd. What is interesting is the fact that his CEO says he's been divorced 3 times, has no friends or family with Sultan. Yeah.
He also got 3 tickets for road rage and was reprimanded for a shady real estate deal last year.
So basically, everybody in the world wants this guy.
No, so take the wives.
I didn't mean to draw this similarity.
Bishop? Finish process.
Looks like we got another one! On the ground! This is the Gulag. In here, you fight to win back your life. Yes! Let's go!
He could be suffering from one or more personality disorders.
This is not an organic compound. It's manufactured.
Yeah, I couldn't find a match in any of the databases, but I did trace one ingredient to a company called Celadine Pharmaceuticals.
Would you like me to call over there and ask about this one?
No, thank you. I have decided to take a field trip to get out of my underground dungeon tomb for a little while. Hey guys, my name is Steve. I need you to sign this permission slip for me on the field trip.
Okay. Talk to your accountant.
I know mechanic.
I just want to be like to actually be on the bad side. Really not affect you very much.
Well, I can confirm that the captain did indeed die from a crushed trachea. The killer used is known in Towning Kung Fu as a kilogram.
Serious strength for a layman to crush another person's trachea using only 3 fingers.
So either you're looking for someone extremely strong,
Or someone trained in dragon style. I won't do that again.
What was inside?
well, as Mr. Palmer demonstrated earlier, it was metallic. A container of some kind lodged in his sigmoid colon. It's a technique common among smugglers.
What'd you smuggle?
Time to find out, Mr. Palmer.
How'd you line them?
It's one of the deadliest neurotoxins on the planet.
Where did he get this?
We were concerned to find out what he was planning to do with it.
Hi. I'm going to see Dr. Brown.
I like your parasol.
Thanks. I like your mom.
Want to trade?
Absolutely. You tell that SOB I can afford a generic for 1/10 the price he's offering. Love the parasol. No, Miss Shooter. Hi. Oh, nice parasol. Dr. Jones Brown came to talk to me about a compound.
Yes, hi.
This is for you. This way. This is good timing actually, because most of the company are away on some retreat, and I could use the company.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you because the music's blaring.
Oh, sorry. Wait, I'll turn it down a moment. No, I was just saying I could use the company because, sometimes a bit lonely in the basement.
Tell me about it.
I used to really like solitude.
And now you're ready for a change. Oh my god, Hug Seal, it's one of my favorite charities.
I'm a local ambassador. I also do work for Friends for Fish and Eco Warriors.
No, wait, so do I.
Oh, and what about Operation Sunlight? Because sunlight is the best disinfectant. I feel like we should toast. Pow. Do you want to show me? Still no suspects for Captain Dublin's murder, but I spoke to his CO. He confirmed there's botulinum toxins stored in Dublin's office.
Yeah, you miss me.
Yeah, but apparently it's not an easy thing to smuggle out.
Nothing didn't do it easily.
But Gibbs, there's more toxin missing than Ducky found. A lot more.
I didn't find any more toxin, but I did find these involved.
Guess we can find drinking problem to the victim's stellar resume.
What's in the car? Unknown caller. Let's answer it. Start tracing. Yeah?
Where you been? You ready?
Uh-huh.
Good. 31 Elm Street, 2 hours. Fill up Doug sent you. If they're new buyers, don't be late. This group's very finicky.
Sounds like some kind of meat. Maybe to sell the toxin. Dump and kill.
Let's find out. Bishop? Tell him your address, McKay. Get the nose up. Clear out. I'm gonna make this meat.
Well, I know exactly what you found in your victim's blood. It is the base molecule of a generic antidepressant that our company imports.
You sound surprised.
Well, yes, because the active ingredient is missing, which is literally impossible because the two are bonded together during production.
So, how did my victim end up with half your drug in his blood?
I have no idea. It's strictly tested, so I don't.
Would it hurt him?
It wouldn't have done anything. If you're depressed and you use an antidepressant, then that could lead to some behavioral complications.
What is that?
It's a level 4 containment alarm. That means the Ebola lab has had a leak.
There's a lockdown procedure, right?
The whole Ebola wing goes on lockdown. The doors and ventilation and everything. So, and then the lab perimeter seals.
Okay, so we're safe.
That's it.
Totally safe. Are you a bit of a germaphobe? All right, well, everything's going to be fine. What was that?
That's one of my gunshots. I don't think everything's going to be fine.
Do you hear anything?
I think they're gone.
No. I have to call in CIS.
Well, we can't use that down. Because love is in the basement.
How much longer are you gonna be out?
Huh?
How much longer are you planning on being out?
Oh, I'm not tired.
No, that's down as well. I believe.
Is this part of your Ebola
Like
containment
now.
protocol?
No, neither are guns. What's
Am I
going on?
bothering you?
I don't know if we got me.
Yeah. Yep. Computer's not my strong suit.
I can use a TCP
You're just gonna
dump to
really
set up
knock
security
me out
related
tomorrow.
packets.
Why?
You go to bed soon.
Okay, well, here's good
I
news.
can't
The Ebola leak
all
was a false
day.
alarm. It was triggered from outside the Ebola lab.
Fakes
Oh, I
it.
did do it all day.
I don't know, maybe the maniac handing out bullet holes in the hallway. We need eyes. We're gonna access the internal surveillance cameras.
Couldn't do that.
Just the janitor with the parasol
I
fetish.
know you went to
What's the guy attacking the janitor? What was the janitor attacking the car? Oh, I didn't think the janitor was the janitor.
got back
Yeah,
up.
I picked a bad day for a field trip.
No?
House owned by a Latvian tycoon named Ivo Scalvi. Tendons and too many shady deals to mention.
Oh,
Scalvi
so that's
what it was. Yeah, I can't
Looks like yeah. And another one in your weapon. Think of it.
Whatever should go with you, boss.
No, they're expecting doubles right now. We don't know anything else.
That I checked it. After the whole episode.
Those are identical computers, except we have GPS trackers inside. There's a pair by the status quo.
I've done this before. I need a bigger fan.
Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
Good luck. Good luck, Denise.
There's Dr. Botox. Say that. Okay, we need to get the internet back online and I'm looking for help. I'm trying. But you can't have something that's disconnected when we are. No. What is up? You're gonna look things about speak language and I well, we can't just sit here. I'm gonna take something. Me too. Wait. Where does the internet come from? The main server. How far? Okay, not far as the crows go. Crows have guns. Good point. So that leaves us to play tight and hope for the best. Or we try to make it to the main server. If I can get the internet back on, then I can contact Gibbs. Who's Gibbs? Gibbs is the answer. Gibbs is always the answer. I vote Gibbs. I've been hiding up the best. I hear you, but I've processed way too many crime scenes with way too many dead people who went with hide and out. Oh, I've witnessed the festival, so when are the meetings that I should go? No. Computers are not your strong point. I have to go. Just be careful. Plan. Oh, much longer does this one take?
Depends on how much longer you're gonna hold on this.
I have a microdermabrasion in 45 minutes. You remember your being missing.
No, I am not on an eye lift.
I don't believe you. And I would sue if I were you.
Look, there's nobody to sue because I haven't had it.
Wait, why would I say?
You tell me, Marty Feldman. Isn't it when I told you you have potential to be a very good man?
Thanks.
Lipochinoplasty. Here. And here. Put your right over the edge.
Would you please like orange, please? Oh, there you go. Try not to change your appearance. Well done. Thank you.
Are they talking?
Oh, yeah.
Marty Feldman.
Shut up.
About the case.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that one is not a bioterrorist. First, we Pele sold up botulinum toxin so that he could make homemade Botox injections.
Marty Feldman? Who set up the party?
Some kind of broker. I'm guessing it's the person that called out and sold it. Let's talk. Anything else?
Yeah, Frank Case over there said she got treatments from Dublin. Said he was doing it because he needed some fast cash. He even hit her up for a loan during an injection.
You say for what?
I think the injection was Botox. Oh, the loan said he needed $5,000 to pay off some loan shark who was threatening to break his neck.
Could be the guy that killed Rommel.
The guy named Nicky Jones.
Okay. Finish here. Good to go. Nice work. Marty Feldman.
So while you guys were doing interviews, I finished writing down Dublin's murder treatments. They all had alibis for the time of Dublin's murder. But I did find something else interesting. I read the numbers on Dublin's cell. He's made several calls to
Cyanide Pharmaceutical.
Shall I read and say a word? Crazy gunman. Show you in the face.
Hey, well, the schedule. Next one, according to plan. I'll meet you in the server room when you're done. Over to see what I'll be here at 5. Security's driving. Oh, it's going to take a trip out of the system.
Let's get it. Let's get on. Deja.
Okay, Abby. What's the play? Same as before. Gibbs. Which is impossible. Because the phone is out there with the machine guns. And I'm trapped in here. Phones.
You saw that? Oh, God. Sick. Come on. Get out of here.
Hey, Max, just calling.
I'm at the facility. I broke the phone with the janitor to brought me to the place.
What? Let's say it again, I can't understand.
I'm at the truck company. And the janitors were robbing the place. Somebody designed the computer.
The computer?
Yeah, they're coming back. They have sent you files, everything I know.
You find a place to hide and you stay put. We are coming to get you. Hey, what did you get? I'm here.
Who are you? What is that smell?
Wait a second. Hurry up and get back here. He's going to change the plans. There's a Abby Shudo in the building. Just run CIS. She's a fit. After we get done here, we need to find her. We need to take her out.
My statement is this. Our building is locked down. The Ebola leak is fully contained. There is zero chance of exposure in the wild.
That's because there is no leak. This is a robber. Special Agent Gibbs. That's
That's what we need. An uninformed scaremonger like Hayward because of what Ebola was mentioned.
We've got somebody inside.
I got people there. You're being wild. I know about it.
Get a frequency on.
Yeah, 27.05.
27.05. Okay, here we go. This is Special Agent Anthony Ronaldo and CIS calling Travis Cook.
Look, janitor, you have not your records.
Whatever you're up to, it's over. We know you faked the Ebola.
You know what Ebola you freaked Fontano?
Yeah, we're on hostages. Chopper on the roof. 90 minutes before I get home.
All right, relax, Travis. Let's talk.
You talk. I'm setting my watch.
Who is he?
We don't know yet. He's got a stolen ID.
Who's he working for?
No idea. No intel yet. No leverage.
I may have some intel. That was Mickey. Bojack's already paid off. Picked up Mickey Jones for Captain Elton's murder.
Zombie called Celadon the day he was killed. We talked to the killer, find something, and take it. Trying to reach Cook, keep trying to reach Abby. It was me. Active MTAC, coordinate security of our experiment.
This is bad. Feels here out there.
How the hell is it? I just stuck in Paris.
Problem. There are no right on the system. I'm locked out. You're the computer guy. Figure it out.
Come on, so sorry.
Man, that's part of the plan. Relax. It's part of plan A. It's part of plan B. Oh, that's plan B? Yeah. We stall. We came here for that we use our ultimate. Deals. It's behind.
Okay, so it's certain. That means a lot of dead people. Which means I have to tell Gibbs. So now. Happy Gibbs. Happy Gibbs. They're going to kill all the hostages. Okay, this is certain. There's gotta be someone else. Oh no. worst idea in the history of ideas.
You know, maybe. I know a lot of guys. Okay, here's what I know.
You threatened to kill him. Now he's dead.
All right, yeah, I know Doblin. And yeah, I threatened to break his neck. Is that a crime?
Yeah, it is actually.
You know what? He had it coming. Like $5,000 for this lame real estate deal. I was supposed to get 10 back. I got 1.
Now he threatened him.
I was just lighting a fire on his butt. And I did. Literally. He was so desperate to pay me back that he was smuggling all this stuff out of his office.
We know about the photos.
It wasn't a serious threat. Dumb. I mean, how am I going to get my money back if he's dead, right? Look, I taped every single phone call I had with this guy. Right? You're welcome to listen to all of it. Whoever killed him has nothing to do with me. But I do know about that drug company Coblin's calling.
Yes, sir.
I want to deal first.
For what? We haven't charged you with it.
Oh yeah, alright, okay. Well, I don't really know that much anyway. That one was not making a lot of sense, to be honest. I think the guy was off his meds or something.
Sir?
You mentioned millions of lives being at stake.
Yes, sir.
That was awesome. Surprisingly awesome. Abby? Is that you? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, it's crazy noises in the ceiling. My stud cuff got caught in an air manifold. Got ugly. Are these two safe? No, not really. The bad guys saw my name on the assignment sheet, and now they're looking for me. What? Did you connect me to a friend? I did. You're insane. You have to hide. We have to hide. Listen to me. The bad guys have hostages, and they're gonna kill them all. I'm sorry, what? Wait, are you sure? 100%. We have to warn Gibbs. How? We have no phone, we have no internet, we are cut off from all access to the outside world. You sure about that? Where does that vent?
Hey, got here as quick as I could.
Where's Gibbs?
Back at the drug company. What's going on?
Not sure. I was monitoring the perimeter like Gibbs wanted. 2 minutes ago, this vent started blowing exhaust a lot.
It's right next to the lab. Abby's visiting.
I think she could be sending some kind of message.
Better visual. Hey, Francis, you mind if I jump in here, man?
Yeah, sure. Hey, listen.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry about that.
Kind of stinks.
I mean,
But this is so short. Only 2 inches tall.
Well, you have a short torso.
What? What are you talking about? If you physically looked at me, do I look like I have a short torso?
guys,
Special Agent Timothy McGee, who's on the east wall.
Agent Rick, sir.
Turn your headlights on, please.
Affirmative. Headlights on.
You guys realize more smoke means in distress requires assistance, according to Naval Maritime Code.
Abby knows she'll be in trouble.
It is, Abby.
Why am I not more disturbed that Cat Power is only 3 ingredients away from smoke?
What if they don't get the message?
Then you'll die. So I'm gonna remain positive. Gibbs is gonna see this, and everything's gonna be fine.
So we can hide and wait for the cavalry now.
Oh, I'm totally ready to just punch out and kick my feet up in a vent somewhere.
Attention, Miss Shudo, wherever you are. We've recently come to the conclusion it was you who locked out the computer in the server room. You have exactly 10 minutes to blow up the system, or we start killing the hostages. If you help us, I promise no one will be harmed.
So what is he talking about?
The bad guys are trying to steal the server side.
You look, I'm looking.
No,
But then I come to us.
they're gonna kill the hostages no matter what we do.
But there could be something.
You only have one option. Go on the offensive.
They are professional killers. We're outnumbered. They have guns.
There's something better than guns. With our brains in your lab.
tracing this enemy person's message.
Yeah. This is Special Agent Dinozo calling for Travis Cook. So nothing else.
You better be right.
Well, he's calling for a special request for assistance. Bishop,
It seems like the last door entrance.
The security doors are still locked tight. Excuse me. It's gonna make a lot of noise if we have to break through.
listen on this surprise.
Gotta have the doors open.
We've been quarantined, seal up the lab for the moment. For some reason, my people can't get access to the system to override.
Daddy. She locked out the system. I organized a city across the shield special. She has her own personal security hash. Bypass. So we can try it, but it's heavy.
Okay, this one's in. What's next? Surgically and at 6 grams. Oh, sorry. An antidepressant and cholesterol down rate we use. I made 2 last week. Wait, hang on, 6 grams. Is that too much? Will it not short circuit the explosion? No, I should accelerate it. Trust you on that one. Oh no, I don't have magnesium. You have a fire starter kit in your heel. You don't? Okay, this is going to do a little damage. I know. I'm trying not to think about it. It seemed like a way better idea like 5 minutes ago. I'm going to turn off just have a choice. When I was young, me and my brother Luca, we saw this movie in school. And at the end, the good guy killed the bad guy. And they all cheered. And Miss Johnson turned off the projector. And she said, we don't applaud killing, no matter who it is. Take a life today, and you failed yesterday. I don't remember much from 5th grade, but I remember that. I'm okay yesterday. No one's applauding. Alright, it's time to contact the bad guys. What are you going to say? I'm telling them that I'll do what they want. They just have to come and get me.
Open the doors, McLean. Trying to lost. Just please don't shoot the computer.
I've checked every lab in this one. Nobody's here.
This is where the NCIS check said that she would be.
Oh, that wasn't here before.
Well, let me know we're going the right way. Coming?
No.
Man, it's no problem. It's not an IED. Done.
Told you that was too much magnesium.
All right, I'm in.
Bishop coming back. Look at you and me.
Shoot him.
Bad guy?
Unlock the computer. Now.
Use the hostages first. That was the deal.
Shut up and stay out of this. No one is going anywhere.
And the deal's off.
How about this deal? Unlock the computer right now. I give you the order to kill hostages. Right now.
Small problem.
Smarter than you.
What are you doing?
Renegotiating. This is a canister of DX7 gas. If I release it in this room, we'll all be dead in 10 seconds. That's a smoke bomb? Put down your weapons.
You're bluffing.
You're gonna kill the hostages no matter what I do. No witnesses. I heard you say it. If my life can save theirs, I'm down 100%.
Did I mention you're bluffing? Because I'm not.
Everyone's gonna be okay, get up. Around the corner, down the hall.
Come on, man.
Gibbs, it took you so long. You're firewood. Well, we did. There's no such thing as a GTX-7 poison gas. I actually just made an airborne incapacitating agent.
And then you apply it. Then you stress me. Oh, that's good. So much for being in distress and requiring assistance.
It was. And I was stalling every which way I could until you got here. I made a knockout gas. Made a big fire.
Wait, you knew it wasn't going to explode?
Gibbs, this is Janice. She's my new friend. She helped save the lives of the hostages. And you can arrest her now because she's working with the bad guys. Although I did appreciate that last minute change of heart. What a day.
I'm not a criminal. I'm a whistleblower.
With a resume to prove it. Arrested twice for ramming whaling ships in the Sea of Japan, and once for chaining herself to a logging truck in the Amazon jungle. That's our girl. She's like Abby Unleashed.
How'd you know Janice was involved? Okay, I first suspected it when I got into the server room and I traced the fake Ebola alert back to her computer. But I was sure when the bad guy pronounced my last name properly. I mean, there's no way that he's going to read SCIUTO off a sign-in sheet and get that right. So Janice must have warned him about me.
Cook wasn't supposed to hurt Abby. But wasn't supposed to hurt anyone. I got scared when she showed up. I thought the company was onto me, so I warned Cook. He said we couldn't wait any longer.
For what?
To get to prove I was falsifying safety data to sell generic drugs that did not work. Captain Doblin is a chemist. He figured it out. He contacted my research lab about 6 weeks ago, and I didn't have access into the server room, and I needed to get to the proof.
So you hired Cook to steal the data?
Yeah, and take whatever else he wanted this paper.
And kill whoever else he wanted.
I didn't know. Doblin was getting lots of heat. Oh God, God,
Like he was going to kill the hostages.
that was not the plan. If we hadn't been forced to speed everything up, people wouldn't even have known that the theft had taken place. If they found out that Cook was going to kill the hostages, I tried to stop him. So when anybody did hurt, they stood by me.
Also, finding safety now.
Those are serious charges. Do it immediately.
Yeah, we should do that. Also, I've got the FDA commissioner on speed dial. I don't want to call.
I heard the FBI arrested the CEO of Sullivan. And that Dick requested Captain Nelson's record to be expunged.
Thinks he was acting out. Just bets you wrong. That's the case.
Captain Doblin was a victim too. What's going to happen to Janice?
DA's still filing charges.
She did the wrong thing. She did it for the right reasons. She risked her life to try to save the hostages. You give this to the DA, please. I just ran out of tuna. this close to violating one of my most sacred principles.
But you did. That mom was right.
That's because I knew you were coming. I just knew it. But what if I didn't? What would I have done?
You'd have done the right thing, Abs. Never that. I don't know much, but I know that. Hey, I talked to accounting there, which did, and they said they would be happy to take the basement. As long as you promise not to hurt them.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with the basement after all. I've had enough upstairs fun for the next decade.
Knew it was you. Here's where I can see him. Said reach for the sky, partner.
Hey, there's been some sort of mistake, shit.
No mistake. You're the ice cream bandit. Jackson Edwards, saddle up, Sheriff. It's time to eat. Denny's here to what you do. But don't let me catch you in Dodge City again.
Other people.
Alright, understand. I'm telling you, what's in the mission?
There's 2 tortillas, eggs, steak, hash browns, sweet potatoes, and whatever cheeses.
This is a stress eating of a new kind. You should be studied.
I'm struck.
Oh, come on. You should be careful with me. Jake's been away on one of these top secret NSA assignments, and you're ready to be a control freak. Not knowing is killing you. And I'm snatching that burrito.
I think I made it reasonable.
That's not what I said. Oh, it isn't the nesting lovebirds. That goes the move-in. It's Casa de McGee.
Well, it would be better if someone knew how to compromise. I got rid of some of my things like a grown-up. I guess that answers your question. Jake and I went through the same thing when we moved in together. Consolidating 2 people's lives into one space, it's tricky.
And just so you know, I donated a bunch of my stuff. That's fake. Something's important to me.
More important than I thought, more important than us.
That's a trap. Sorry, this was just a setup.
Right? 00100. 01011.
001. Are they arguing in binary?
Binary averages, just words. Some sort of modified shorthand.
You can't even argue like a roll cyborg.
Over here. The dead petty officer reports Scott Park.
Keep it wild.
How's the move?
Still in progress, Agent Gibbs.
Got a compromise, McGee.
Working on it, boss.
for now.
The victim is Petty Officer Second Class Adam Myers, culinary specialist.
How's it death?
I'd say this gunshot wound in the chest probably did the trick. It was thrown through.
Here, did
I understand that I made blood in this wound.
Well, the witnesses heard one gunshot, but no one had eyes on the shot.
All these people, no one saw anyone fire a gun.
There's nowhere near the victim. A higher vantage point. Sharp punch slant.
It's a long range for skill sharpshooter.
I say the sniper bullets could be him. Like the best. So how do you know the victim was at Rossmore?
Myers and I served together a few years back. Two friends. Not exactly. I was his department head. Before he called me to meet up, I hadn't heard from Myers in over 2 years. I can't believe this is happening. What about his sister Farah? Has anyone contacted her? We're taking care of that. That's the ship. I gotta get back.
Alright. Well, thanks for your help, Lieutenant.
You'll keep me posted?
Sure thing.
It's about to hide. Figures I use the access road.
This had to be it. Sure had a clean shot in this position.
When it gets low enough, the shrubs will provide a cover. No wonder no one saw him. Just down here.
Whoa, Bishop, stop. Come on.
What? What is it?
Where's it up?
Where?
Everywhere. Oh, okay. Put these on. Okay. After we're done here, we got back all of our clothes. Okay, everything. There's this stuff called Urushinol. It's in the sap. It spreads by contact. The what? Just trust me, okay?
Alright. Bad post-live experience?
Yeah, 2 of them next to Tony. Get the trifecta down here the end.
Hey, I got something. It's a shell casing. Hopefully Abby can pull the fingerprints and can identify the shooter.
You already did. Look at this. It's the mark of the tri-state sniper.
7 for the 7th victim.
Kill serial killer.
Do we really have to throw out our clothes? Could we just wash them?
Better safe than sorry, okay? I don't want to go down that rash-riddled rabbit hole again.
Listen to the man, Proby. If there's one thing he knows about is embarrassing rashes.
I'm not going through that again.
Relax. I'm not going to give you a hard time about that. I'm going to give you a hard time about this. Found it under McGee's desk.
You realize that's my private stuff?
What is it?
This is the stuff McWhorter said he donated, but did not.
You lied to Delilah.
And I can see why. Now, judging by the stash in here, it's very clear this is McGee's cry for help. I hear you crying, my friend.
They're my childhood keepsakes.
Yes. Shows how old you are, because you've got Lincoln logs from like the 50s in here. And what else do we have? We've got Commodore 64 disc. You see, Bishop, before